What if your house, the haven you've created over the years, is secretly undermining your peace? It is not the blatant messes, but the insidious problems, outdated decor, obsolete appliances, and just-in-case items that sneak in and steal space and calm without your awareness. We're all guilty of it, keeping things for memories, guilt, or the promise of someday. But the thing is, this stuff isn't just stuff. It creates mess and stress in your home and mind. Today, we're going to uncover 19 sneaky things cluttering your home, along with simple, guilt-free solutions to get your space organized again. Hit like and subscribe now for more tips on how to lighten and brighten your home. Don't miss the end when we show you the one thing everybody thinks they need, but is really a clutter trap. Say hello to James, 70, who thought his house was lived in until he wasted an hour hunting for a lost key beneath piles of old mail and dusty knickknacks. That's when it hit him. Clutter wasn't comfort. It was chaos. Are you prepared to learn what is holding you back? Let's go over the first 3 problems and get you on the path to a cleaner, lighter home. Number 1. Piles of aged statements and receipts. James had a file cabinet filled with receipts from 1998, bank statements for closed accounts, and utility bills he paid years ago. He saved them just in case, but they turned into a massive stack of paper. The issue is, these stacks accumulate dust, cause stress, and conceal valuable documents, like the warranty you actually need. Eventually, they turn drawers into storage space for items that are useless. The solution: devote 20 minutes a week to getting organized. Keep only what you're actively using: current tax returns, current insurance policy information, vital ID, and scan or photograph with your phone to store electronically. Shred the rest. Most banks have e-statements nowadays. James began on one cabinet while watching TV. He tossed expired grocery receipts and scanned his car title, clearing out half the cabinet. Pro tip: review retention guidelines. Tax records need 7 years, but that 2005 gym membership receipt? Gone. A friend turned shredding into a contest. How fast could she fill a bag each week? The payoff? Less weight in an organized, not overwhelmed desk. Start with one pile. What's the oldest document you have in storage? Tell me in the comments below, and let's shred the past. Number 2. Broken or duplicated kitchen devices. James's kitchen was home to 3 can openers, 1 jammed, a broken blender, and a waffle iron he hadn't operated since 2010. He didn't notice until he couldn't find a spoon under the mess. Why it's an issue: too many or dysfunctional tools clutter counters and cabinets, making cooking a treasure hunt instead of a joy. They occupy a lot of space, promising utility that they don't deliver. The solution: institute the 1-year rule. If it's not used or redundant within 12 months, it's gone. Have one good version of every necessity: a good knife, a good pot, a functional mixer. Give multiples to shelters or sell them on the internet. Recycle broken trash. James tried out his gadgets, saved his favorite can opener, and got rid of the rest. His counter space doubled in a single night. Try it. Remove it all, use what you can for a week, and then decide. One friend, Maria, 67, gave 2 old kettles to the charity after she discovered that her stovetop one was all she needed. She even gained a shelf for cookbooks. The result? A streamlined kitchen, not a cluttered one. What's your most useless kitchen gadget? Comment below. I'll wager it's been sitting around longer than you know. Number 3. Unused furniture use floor space. James inherited a huge oak dresser from his uncle and a saggy recliner from his mom. Neither was his taste, but guilt kept them stationary in his living room. Why it's a problem? Big unwanted furniture makes rooms seem smaller, blocks hallways, and accumulates dust instead of memories. It's a physical and emotional reminder of the past. The solution: reframe sentimentality. Memories live in your heart, not a chair. Capture photos of belongings to hold on to as mementos, then sell, give away, or pass them on to someone who will use them. James photographed the dresser, showed it to his cousin, and swapped the recliner for a skinny ottoman. His room was suddenly light, not claustrophobic. Do it! Measure your space. Does the object encroach or enhance? A widow, Ellen, 73, donated a big hutch her late husband had loved. She kept a photo and passed it to her son, freeing her dining area. Multi-use furniture, like a storage bench, can replace relics without sacrifice. The reward? Openness and ease. Walk your home. What's the biggest space thief you've ignored? Drop it in the comments. Let's lighten your load together. Number 4. Books you'll never read again. James's shelves groaned with books he'd read once, college textbooks, and self-help books he'd flipped through in the 90s. They were impressive looking, until he realized they were mere decoration. Why it's a problem. Unread or out-of-date books take up space, weigh down bookshelves, and mock your someday plans. They're less library, more landfill. The solution: retain only what you adore or will read again, classics, sentimental favorites, working references. Donate the rest to libraries, schools, or little free libraries. James winnowed his collection to 20 Guardians, selling dusty thrillers out. He added a pot to the shelf, and the spot lit up once again. Digital options, ebooks or audiobooks take up less space without foregoing stories. A retired individual, Clara, 69, abandoned old guidebooks. Now she has apps and open space for framed memories. Try it. If you haven't read it in 5 years, let it go. The dividend? Less cluttered bookshelves, clearer mind. Tip bonus: swap books with friends to renew without waiting. What is the oldest book on your shelf still unread? Share with me in the comments. I've got a wager it's been staring at you for years, waiting for a new home. Number 5. Outdated wall decor and trinkets. James possessed a water-spotted seascape painting from 1985 and a shelf containing ceramic cats he'd been given as gifts. They cried, past, not present. Why it's an issue. Old decor that ceases to spark happiness clutters walls and surfaces, making rooms stale and disorderly. It's visual clutter, not nostalgia. The fix: curate ruthlessly, retain just what tickles your fancy now. Swap out outdated art with a statement piece of print or a mirror to bounce light. Donate trinkets to thrift stores or give them new life with consideration. James retired one cat decoration, tossed the rest, and put a picture of his grandkids on a wall. His room was modern now. Here's what to do. Step back. Does that piece still fit your vibe? A friend, Tom, 71, swapped out a gaudy velvet painting with a clean clock, lighting up his den. Group small items onto a single show tray instead of spreading them out. The payoff: a home that speaks you today, not in decades. Dusting is also a breeze. What is the oldest decor you've got floating around? Share in the comments. Let's exchange stories and advice to brighten up your walls. Number 6. Closets full of unworn clothes. James's closet had 80s jeans, too small suit, and shirts already worn twice. He could not find his favorite sweater in the pile. Why it's an issue. Unworn clothes take up room space, guilt trip you, and make dressing difficult. And they are reminders of your previous self, not your current self. The solution: use the 1-year rule. If unused in 12 months, give away. Keep what is working and looks good right now. Store off-season pieces in bins. James whittled it down to 10 daily staples, boxing up the winter jackets elsewhere. He gave away the suit. Someone else aced the look at a job interview, organized by type and color for ease. A senior, Ruth, 66, gave away prom dresses from her teenage daughter's life, keeping one out of nostalgia. She lost hanger space and sanity. Try it. Put on everything once this month. What doesn't feel right, it stays. The reward? An operating closet, not a strangling one. Bonus: charities love gently used clothing. What's your longest held unused piece? Let me know in the comments. I'll bet you've hidden it longer than you care to admit. Number 7. Random keepsakes without a home. James had ticket stubs, postcards, and kids' drawings strewn across shelves and drawers. No system, merely chaos. Why it's an issue. Loose sentimental items become meaningless in mess, creating visual overwhelm and dust traps. Their treasures turn to trash. The fix: keep one memory box, a pretty tin or wooden trunk. Select your favorite 10 mementos. Digitize the others with scans or photos. James chose a cigar box, keeping a love letter and a baseball ticket, scanning old photos. He rotates displays seasonally. Less chaos, more charm. Store the box where you'll enjoy it, not forget it. A Grandma Lila, 75, box grandkids art, keeping one frame out. She freed a whole table. Try this. Limit to what fits. Full box means something's out before new goes in. The bonus? Memories stay precious, not burdensome. Digitizing is space efficient. Cloud storage is cheap. Tip: label things with short notes for context. What's your most disorganized keepsake? Share with us below. Let's wrap up the past and make it shine instead of sprawl. Number 8. gigantic tables that congregate rooms. James's dinner table seated 12, but he was alone. It dominated his room, leaving no room to maneuver. Why it's an issue. Big tables restrict movement, overwhelm space, and gather clutter, mail, bags, you name it. They're leftovers from a life you don't live. The solution: downsize to what you need now, a bistro table for 1 or 2. Sell or donate the monster. Think of fold-up or expandables if guests stop by. James exchanged his for a slim console. Voila, he danced in his dining room. Rearranged to leave paths open. A couple, Ed and Sue, age 68, exchanged a cavernous oak table for a drop-leaf version, gaining a reading nook. Measure your space. Can it fit without fighting? The payoff? Light-filled rooms, less clutter magnets. Bonus, smaller surfaces equals less to clean. Do this. Try living with a card table for a week. Feel the difference. What is your bulkiest table doing to your space? Share with me below. Let's minimize it and open up your floors. Number 9. Junk piles in temporary locations. James's hall chair was cluttered with coats, bags, and a broken lamp he meant to fix. It was not temporary. It was a junk zone. Why it is a problem. These catch-alls grow, spreading disorder and distress. One item creates more disorder. The solution: give each item a real home, coats on hooks, bags in a basket. Clean weekly, set a Sunday timer for 10 minutes. Jane put up a wall rack and a bin. The chair is free now. Toss or fix broken things. No later lies. A retiree, Pat, 70, turned her junk corner into a plant nook after sorting mail daily. Use trays or jars for small items. Contain, don't scatter. The payoff: order takes over from overwhelm. Your eye rests, not races. Try this. Pick one area, empty it. What's the strangest thing there? Clutter snowballs, nip it in the bud. Pro tip: mark storage so things don't get moved. What's your largest junk pile? Share below. I'll bet it's been temporary longer than you meant. Number 10. Hoarded someday supplies. James hoarded paint cans, surplus tiles, and bits of cloth for projects he'd never start. They filled his garage, mocking his intentions. Why it's a problem. Just in case items pile up unutilized and storage becomes a chore. They're postponed hopes, not answers. The solution: set a 2-year deadline. If it's not used, it's gone. Keep one backup per type, 1 paint can, not 5. Donate extras to Habitat stores or neighbors. James kept 1 set of tiles, let the others go. His garage could breathe again. Do it. List projects, realistic ones stay, pipe dreams go. A crafter, Diane, 64, gave yarn to a knitting club, keeping only her current skeins. The reward? Space for what matters now, not maybe. Bonus: others use what you won't. Pro tip: photograph ideas instead of warehousing supplies. What's your oldest someday stash? Tell me below. Let's lose the fantasy and liberate your shelves. Number 11. Rusty tools you never use. James's garage was packed with twisted shovels, a rusty saw blade, and shattered pots he meant to repair. They rusted in his lack of attention. Why it's a problem. Broken or redundant tools occupy outside areas, trap you when you reach for good ones, and are hazards. They're waste, not tools. The answer: keep only what works, fixable within a month, or bye-bye. Hang keepers on pegboards. Share extras with neighborhood gardens. James got rid of the saw, kept 1 sharp spade. His shed's a workshop once again. Recycle metal at scrap yards. Bill, 77 and a gardener, gave away old clippers, making room for seedlings. Try this. Inspect each tool. What's useless? The reward? A tidy, secure space for real projects. Perk: less tedious worry. Pro tip: lubricate keepers to prevent rust. What's your rustiest tool? Share below. Eliminate the dead weight and get your garden greening. Number 12. Presents you keep out of duty, 200 words. James got a gaudy lamp from his sister and socks he'd never wear from a friend. Guilt clung to them, not love. Why it's an issue. Unwanted gifts clutter your home, drain the joy from it, and tie you to duty, not gratitude. They're emotional clutter. The fix: release guilt. A gift's purpose is joy, not shackles. Regift, donate, or sell. Hold on to only what you'd choose for yourself. James passed down the lamp to a niece who loved it. His corner's clear now. Take a picture if sentiment is retained. A 72-year-old widow, Joan, donated a ghastly vase, saving its memory in a photograph. Try this. Sit down and make a list of gifts. Do they bring joy? The payoff: a home that is yours, not a museum of someone else's tastes. Bonus: someone else utilizes it. What's your most guilty gift? Let me know down below. Let's let it loose and reclaim your space. Number 13. Too many special items. James labeled everything special: tattered quilts, chipped mugs, stray pins, until nothing was. Why it's a problem? When all's precious, nothing is. Abundance dilutes meaning, cluttering your home and heart. It's hoarding with a halo. The fix. Pick your top 5 items that truly stir you. Donate or store the rest. Showcase one at a time. James saved his dad's watch, discarded chip mugs, his shelf sings now. Digitize extras. Photos keep vibes without bulk. A collector, Faye, 65, kept 3 figurines, giving others to her kids. Try this. Hold each item. Does it still thrill? The payoff? Prioritize what's important, not clutter. Bonus, less dusting. Pro tip, rotate keepers for freshness. What's your most overrated special item? Tell us below. Let's cut the excess and celebrate the best. Number 14. Objects you could photograph instead. James kept his old typewriter, unopened, bulky, dusty, because it reminded him of college. Why it's a problem? Physical mementos occupy space when memory is all you need. They are anchors, not pleasures. The fix. Take a photo. Capture the story, not the object. Create a virtual album or small book. Part with the object. James photographed the typewriter, sold it to a writer. His desk's clear now. One vet Mike, aged 69, threw away his medals and donated them to a museum. Try doing this. Pick one item. Does a picture do it? The award? Memories preserved, space minimized. Added bonus. Share photo albums with family members. No storage space needed. Tip. Add captions for background. What's your biggest, bulkiest memory item? Comment below. Let's take its picture and set it flying. Open areas. James's mantle held every card and photo he'd ever gotten, charming until it was cluttered. Why it's a problem? Dispersed mementos lose significance, sentimentalizing into din. They smother, not uplift. The solution. One box, small, beautiful, for treasures. Choose 5 favorites. Digitize the rest. James chose a carved box, kept a locket, scanned cards. His mantle's serene now. Rotate displays monthly. A mom, Grace, 74, boxed kids' crafts, leaving out one drawing. Her den is serene. Keep it handy. Use, don't stockpile. Do this. Fill a box. What doesn't fit goes. The reward, organize nostalgia, not disarray. Bonus, treasures shine when edited. What's your most cluttered memory spot? Tell us below. Let's box it up and breathe. Number 16. No clutter maintenance plan. James cleaned once, and then things seeped back. In new mail, impulse buys, chaos reborn. Why it's a problem? If you don't maintain, clutter wins. It's an insidious creep, not a fight to be fought once. How to solve it? Schedule it. 15 minutes a week, 1 area a month. Ask still need this every 6 months. James sets a Friday timer. Mail sorted. Trash is swept away. Toss as you go. Don't wait. Teacher Lynn, 67, sort through closets seasonally, giving outgrown coats away. Try it. Choose a day, clear one shelf. The reward? Control, not catch up. Bonus. Habits beat heroics. Pro tip. Log tosses, count your victories. What's your clutter comeback zone? Tell me below, let's keep it in check. Number 17. No room to breathe. James's countertops were filled, vases, books, gadgets, no vacant space anywhere. Why it's a problem? Cluttered surfaces make you anxious. No space murders peace and purpose. It's visual strangulation. The solution. Half empty. Keep one decor item per space. Store or get rid of the rest. James left a candle, boxed extras. His kitchen was peaceful. Space furniture for flow. A widow, Beth, 71, cleared her dresser top. Sleep came easier. Try it. Clear a surface. Accustom yourself to it for a day. The payoff? Peaceful, uncluttered simplicity. Added bonus, less to wipe down. Trick of the pros. Use trays to contain small items. Where's your tiniest space? Comment below. Let's clean it out. Number 18. Stuff from a past life. James had ski boots. He hadn't skied in 20 years. And office papers from a dead career. Why it's a problem? Yesterday stuffed clogs, tomorrow's room. Their yesterday, not help. A fix. Rethink each year. Does it work now? If not, sell, give away, toss. James emptied boots, kept one award. His attic's functional again. Ask yourself, would I buy this today? A nurse, Kate, 68, gave away nursing textbooks. Her den's now a craft room. Try it. Pick one thing from long ago. Is it you still? The reward? A home now, not then. Extra, lighter load. What's your past life memento? Share with me below. Let's give your space a refresh. Number 19. Excess candles you don't light. James had 30 candles, gifts, sales, finds, most unlit, melting into clutter. Everyone thinks candles cozy up a home, but too many? Chaos. Why it's a problem. Unused candles crowd shelves, collect dust, and mock your intentions. Their decor gone rogue. The fix. Keep 3 you'll burn. Donate the rest. Shelters love them. James picked a pine set, gave away 27. His table's tidy now. Group keepers in a holder. A Baker Sue 66, cutter stash from 40 to 5. Her kitchen feels warm, not wild. Try this. Light one. If it's meh, it's out. The payoff? Glow without glut. Bonus, less wax mess. What's your candle count? Share below. Let's trim the wick on this sneaky trap. Take a step back. Does your home resemble you anymore? Pick one of these 19 and start small. A drawer, a shelf, a nook. Tell us your win down below. I'm rooting for you. Like and subscribe for more hacks to make your place yours.